There's no signal, no wind, no birds, just my breathing and something watching from the doorway. Its eyes glow, still, yellow, unnatural. I thought I came here to be alone, but the field had other plans. I didn't tell anyone where I was going, not my family, not my friends, what few I had left. I needed to vanish for a while. I thought the world could do without me for a few days. Honestly, I thought I could do without the world too. I found the place on an old survivalist forum, a post titled The Last Quiet Place. No photos, no map, just GPS coordinates and a few cryptic replies like, went there in '09, never forgot it. If it finds you, pretend you're asleep. I should have closed the page. I should have scrolled past. But something about it pulled me in. The drive was long, endless stretches of road, then gravel, then dirt. By the time I reached the clearing, the sun was low, burning orange behind the tall grass. The cabin looked like it had been forgotten decades ago. Wood warped and faded, windows too dark to see through. But it stood, waiting. Inside it was bare. One cot, one table, a single chair, a rusted oil lantern hung from a nail on the wall. No power, no plumbing, no signal bars on my phone. Perfect. That night I lit the lantern, laid down on the cot, and let the silence swallow me. It was the best sleep I'd had in years. The field was so quiet, it felt like it was holding its breath. The second night, I heard footsteps. At first, I thought it was wind on the grass. Then the sound stopped and started again, deliberate, uneven, like someone was circling the cabin slowly. I sat up, holding the lantern, straining to hear. It was just outside the wall. I swear I could feel it breathing. In the morning, I stepped outside and saw the grass flattened in a perfect ring around the cabin. No prints, just that wide circle, as if something had walked laps all night. I told myself it was nothing. I forced myself to stay calm. I read. I wrote in my journal. I watched the sky, but I didn't sleep well that night. The third night, I heard scratching. Not animal scratching. This was deliberate, rhythmic. Right under the window near the bed. I turned the lantern up as high as it would go, didn't dare look outside. The scratching lasted for hours, and when it finally stopped, I heard something whisper my name. A voice, not loud, but inside my head. Morning came. I walked around the cabin. That's when I saw it. A symbol carved into the wood by the window. A triangle with a crude eye in the center. Below it, one word. Stay. I thought about leaving. Really, I did. But something held me back. Not fear. At least not just fear. It was like the field didn't want me to go. Like it had opened up to receive me. I stayed another night, and another, and another. The dream started. Each night I was running through the field, but my legs were heavy, like I was moving through water. Something followed behind me, but never came into view. I'd wake up gasping, soaked in sweat. The lantern was always burning, even when I knew I'd blown it out, even when the oil should have run dry. Sometimes I'd find the door cracked open in the morning, or the chair moved, or fresh scratches on the floorboards. I tried to leave. Twice. The first time I walked for hours toward where I came from, but everything looked the same. The grass, the trees, the sky. I found myself right back at the cabin by nightfall. The second time I tried at dawn. I left everything behind and just ran until I collapsed. When I opened my eyes, I was on the cabin floor. No memory of coming back, but the lantern was lit, waiting for me. The worst part isn't the creature, it's the silence. It's how the field listens, how it feels aware. When I breathe, it breathes with me. When I close my eyes, I swear something inside the earth is watching. The entity, it's not a ghost. It's not even alive in the way we understand. It's a part of the place. Or maybe the place is part of it. It never moves in daylight, never speaks aloud. It just watches. Sometimes from the trees, sometimes from inside the cabin itself. Once I turned around and it was standing in the corner, eyes glowing like dying embers. It didn't come closer. It didn't need to. I've stopped trying to leave. I write, I sleep, I wake. The days blend together. The oil never runs out. And I've stopped questioning why. I think the field is alive. I think it chooses people. I think it's waiting for something. A decision, maybe. A trade. Because I don't feel fear anymore. Just stillness. The longer I stay, the less I remember what life was like before. Faces blur, voices fade. But I remember that review. If it finds you, pretend you're asleep. I didn't pretend. And now it doesn't leave me alone. If you're hearing this, if this message ever gets out somehow, please listen carefully. Do not go looking for this place. Do not follow the coordinates. Don't think you're stronger than the silence. The field wants you to stay. The field wants you to forget. The field is hungry, and if you come, it will be waiting, just like it waited for me.